By classic cars. Any individual who professes to love cars will most likely consider buying at least one classic car in his lifetime. Buying classic cars may be tricky, especially if you are not familiar with the basics. Read on to find out about what to consider before you buy a classic car. Identify if the vehicle of choice is really considered a classic car. Until now, classic car enthusiasts are still debating over which cars to consider classic, vintage or antique. Since this is the case, then you should contact some recognized classic car clubs and ask them about this matter. Bear in mind that you'll be spending a fortune on the purchase of this vehicle, not just for the fulfillment of restoring it, but also as some sort of investment. You would not want to see your resources down the drain just because you failed to do this preliminary step. Make sure that parts are still available for the classic car of choice. Using newly made car parts defeats the purpose of restoring a classic car. Make sure that parts are still manufactured for the make and model of the classic car you are planning to acquire. Make a call to the manufacturer just to be certain about this matter. Prepare for the huge expenses of restoring a classic car. Sure, the classic car you may be eyeing just costs, say, $1,000. Unfortunately, the expenses do not end there. Restoring a classic car will entail not only a lot of muscle and patience but liquid resources as well to pay for parts and relatively higher car insurance premium. Do these steps when checking the classic car out. Bring a pen and paper with you when you do your classic car inspection so you can jot down notes when needed. Also, bring a rubberized magnet with you for bodywork inspection. Ask for the service history records and photographs prior to and after repair of the classic car. Use a rubberized magnet to ascertain the condition of the classic car's bodywork. Cars that have been through wrecks in the past will most likely have too much filler than metal parts. If the car is still working, ask for the keys so you can start it. When you do so, make sure that you check for strange noises that may indicate brake or engine system trouble. Also check the exhaust to make sure that no blue or black smoke is coming out, as this clearly indicates a compromised engine. Run it for a drive on a bumpy road to make sure its suspension is still good. Before you leave the lot, make sure that you get the vehicle identification number, VIN, as you will use this to look into the car's accident records. Most cars that have been manufactured from 1925 through the present will have 5 VIN stickers in the various parts of the car.